Yo, what is up, my friends? Thank you for joining me today. Today, man, I have an important video. This is going to be on how retention affects the chakras, the energy centers within your own body. But before I go any further, make sure to drop a like. This will help more people see the information within the video. And if you have any video requests whatsoever, make sure to leave them in a comment down below and I will jot them down. So to start off, each individual chakra can be activated more so than another one, just based off of the things you do on a daily basis. One example could be if you are a professor. You might be talking to 100 plus people in a lecture hall at a time. Your throat chakra is probably going to be a lot more active versus if that same person was an accountant. And the same thing can go for each individual chakra. But this is nothing compared to what retention will do to your chakra system over time. Because over time, if you're doing everything right, if you're doing things to bring this energy upward, it will slowly make its way through each and every chakra. And unfortunately, I cannot give you an exact time frame for each chakra because it's going to be different for every person depending on what you are doing. But I will say, I think it will make it into for most people, it will make it into your solar plexus chakra by the time you reach 90 days. And for some of you, it probably even way sooner than that. So I'm just going to go over the 7 chakras in case you don't know. So to begin with, you have the root chakra, which is where this energy will reside in. After that, you have the sacral chakra. After that, you have the solar plexus chakra. Then you go on to the heart chakra, to the throat chakra, to the third eye chakra. Then you have the crown chakra at the tip of your head. It's like right back here. But it's going to start in your root chakra. And for most people, unfortunately, it never leaves this area. And honestly, a lot of the people that are fapping all the time, their root chakra is all out of whack. This is why the fapper, their life is just so out of order and they're really struggling. But if your root chakra is in order, it is active and it's balanced, you have pretty much all your necessities down to survive in this world. You have your food, you have your shelter, you have your water, you have pretty much everything you need on a survival basis to get through this life. And that's really all you need to do to live on Earth, which is what most people do. For most people, it never leaves the root and enters the sacral. And the sacral is the creative chakra. This is where you get your creative energy from. Around this time when it enters that, you might find yourself wanting to do more hobbies. You might pick up going to the gym, you might pick up some sort of art, maybe photography, drawing, whatsoever. For me, it was photography. I put a lot of time into nature and wildlife photography, and I even was able to build a little Instagram account, got a pretty decent following just in a couple of months, just by using this energy and creating. And you will find yourself doing the same thing. Maybe you're gonna just be in the gym a lot, but I really suggest you guys pick up an actual hobby, a creative hobby, maybe music, maybe drawing, maybe photography, videography, whatever, graphic design. There's hundreds, probably even thousands of creative hobbies you can do out there. But when you are staying creative and you are putting your energy into your creations, you are going to find this energy starting to trickle upward into your solar plexus chakra. This is your sense of self. This is going to be when you feel like developing yourself to reach the maximum potential that you can do. This is a very entrepreneurial type energy. This is when you might have your creative hobby and you might start thinking, oh, maybe I can start making money on this. That is what happened to me with photography, and it probably is going to happen to you if you pick a specific hobby that you can somehow profit off of. But if not, it's okay. That energy is still going to be there. You are just going to be more driven. This is where you're going to get your drive. I think this chakra is a very masculine chakra, very masculine energy. And this is honestly where a lot of people, they stop going any further because they don't know how to get into their heart. And the heart is when you start to open up more. You can't be just closed off, working on yourself all the time, though you have to do that in order to get to this chakra, to get to this energy. But you have to learn how to open up and trust other people, not necessarily other people, but the universe. And other people are a part of the universe. And this is something a lot of guys struggle with because they just don't know how to love. They don't want to open up at all. And they just want to stay closed off and just work on themselves. And if you really want to get into your higher chakras, your higher energy centers, if you want to be more active in them, that is, you really have to get through this heart blockage. You have to open up. You have to trust. You have to learn to love. You have to learn to appreciate everything around you. And you will find yourself getting through a blockage that I'm sure most of you guys have into your higher chakras. And after that, you are going to find yourself moving this energy upward into your throat. And to me, this chakra represents authenticity. You are talking loud. You are talking clear. You are in your masculine frame. You don't care who hears what you are saying or what you are doing. You are completely authentic to the world. And this is going to attract authenticity back to you. This is a very polarizing chakra because not everyone's going to agree with your authentic self, which is okay. We are here to learn how to be authentic and deal with conflict. But after this, after you've learned how to be truly authentic, genuine, not hold yourself back, be in your masculine frame, you are going to find yourself starting to be more conscious. And this is what leads you into your third eye chakra. And the third eye or the brow chakra is actually believed by a lot of people to be the seat of our consciousness. So how active this is going to be is dependent on how conscious you are on the activities you do, how conscious those are on a day-to-day basis. Are you putting good food into your body? Eating processed food is not a conscious thing to do. You cannot be eating McDonald's, Taco Bell. These are going to kill your third eye chakra. And certain substances like alcohol or Xanax or Vicodin, any other pill, it's going to be very destructive for the growth of your third eye chakra, for the activation of it. These are things that are going to just distort your consciousness. You are supposed to be in control of your body, of your spirit, of your mind, and these things are going to take that from you. But other than that, you have to be making your own conclusions about what is going on in this reality. You can't be listening just to what anybody has to tell you to believe. You have to form your own beliefs based on your own understanding. You have to do the work. You have to understand, do your own research, and see what is happening on this planet and come to your own conclusion. You can't just turn on the news and whatever news that may be, Fox or CNN, you can't listen to some political narrative and just believe that blindly. You have to come to your own conclusions to see really what is going on here. And after doing the work to activate your brow chakra, you are going to find your intuition will skyrocket through the roof. You will be so much more in tune with the world around you. It will be nuts. And I know a lot of people say, don't open your third eye because bad things will happen. But the thing is, a lot of people that do that, they accidentally do it. Maybe they're psychically gifted naturally and they somehow do it, because most people can't just open it like that out of nowhere. And their other chakras are just out of balance, out of whack. So there's no balance within them. So they just have an awful time when it happens. But when you're doing this work, when you're going through each and every chakra, it is very much important to do so because you need to be in tune. You want your intuition to be on point. And after that, you are going to have 6 active chakras, and this in return will help you open up the last one, the crown. And this is honestly debatable. Some people debate whether it is an actual chakra like the other 6 or not, because it acts more of like a portal to source, to God. Once you are balanced out within the other ones, this will open up, and that's when you feel true connectedness. Because it might be active somewhat and you might get some downloads here and there, but it really doesn't open up. You really aren't connected, like completely connected to your higher self unless your other 6 are balanced. Because if you think about it, how can you connect to God, to source, if your insides aren't connected correctly? You really have to do the internal work in order to fully connect to the Most High. So guys, that's pretty much it. That's how the energy works within you, how it goes throughout your chakras, and what you have to kind of contribute to, what kind of energy you have to focus on during each chakra center as this energy rises throughout you. And it's going to be a process, man. It's going to take a while. Like I said, I think most of you guys are probably going to get it up to the sacral chakra, not the sacral chakra, the solar plexus chakra before the 90-day mark, really. And I think a lot of you guys are going to have trouble with that heart chakra. Like I said, you're really going to have to open up, learn to trust, learn to just be open. And that will help you get to the higher chakras. But guys, that's pretty much the video for today. Any questions whatsoever, drop them down below and I will answer them. Make sure you like the video and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And you guys all have a beautiful day. Peace.